Hi guys, I'm Maria Rosa and I'm an absolute beginner when it comes to bowling. Nevertheless, I want to know what is the perfect strike and how to do it. That's why I'm now meeting with professional bowlers who will hopefully show me how to throw the perfect strike over and over again. So I want to ask the experienced players my questions and look forward to learning a lot about bowling in the next few hours. I'm received super friendly and can see how the professionals warm up before a game. Then I would say I have nothing more to do than to throw myself directly into my bowling outfit. I can borrow the appropriate shoes on site. But which socks are the best to wear? Well, there I might have the solution, because I bring the players a little surprise as a thank you. These are special bowling socks. The special thing about them is their antibacterial effect. They consist of 14% silver, which kills bacteria on the feet and in the shoes. In addition, unpleasant odors are neutralized, which I find simply awesome. The players are very happy about it and that makes me happy. After everyone got his own pair, the shoes are tied and off we go. The first thing I want to know from Linda is how long she trained to achieve her titles. After all, she's a silver and bronze medalist in the Czech Women's Championship and is ranked 13th in the 2021 World Championship with her team. She tells me that she only started bowling 8 years ago, when she and her husband bought this bowling center. Then there was no time for her other sport activities, so it was, okay, give me a ball, I'll try. Since then, bowling has grabbed her and never let go. When I asked her what is the most challenging thing about bowling, Linda answers without hesitation, to have the thoughts under control. You need a relaxed body, and if your thoughts aren't, your body won't be either. Throwing a strike under duress just doesn't work. Plus, every throw is different, and that's what makes it so exciting. Because the oil on the lane is distributed differently with each throw, and that makes the calculation a challenge. But that's exactly what Linda loves. As a complete beginner, she gives me the tip to just stay loose and swing the ball. Just don't use too much muscle power. Okay, and whatever that means, her husband Adam is going to explain it to me exactly. He bought the bowling center together with Linda 10 years ago and is the coach of the Czech men's national team, so a real professional. He's about to show me the technique in practice. But before that, he tells me why the mindset plays such an important role in bowling. He has been training with his team for almost 4 years, and last year they won the 3rd place at the World Championship, the first time in Czech history. During these 4 years they worked mainly on the team spirit. All the players have the technique and they were all good at bowling. But the difference between a good and a very good team is the team spirit. Adam's goal is to win the gold medal in the World Championship. And my goal is first to throw a strike. And according to Adam, that's not hard at all. Let's go! First of all, we find the right weight of the bowling ball. For beginners, 10 to 13 pounds is recommended. Then Adam places me between the 26th and 27th board, so further to the left. In this position I swing the ball at the line of the middle arrow, which I should also look at and aim at, in order to hit the front middle pin. Now I swing my arm as Linda advised me to do, stay relaxed and just let go of the ball. That didn't work out the first time, but we keep practicing. Now I'm going to talk to František. He has been bowling for 13 years and in 2015 he was already among the 50 best players worldwide in the senior category. He plays in every competition and trains regularly. Not necessarily for the title, but for his health, both for body and the head. I ask him how he best prepares for a competition and he tells me that first of all it needs the heart of a sportsman. A lot of training and of course good equipment affects his performance. Starting with the balls, good shoes and also the socks. František actually knew the socks from Silver since the socks have been on the market. For him they are the best he has ever tried. He recommended them to everyone who is active in sports, also to his wife Anna. She also shares with me her positive experience and emphasizes how comfortable the socks are. Of course, I'm very happy about that and I'm super curious to hear what the other players say who wore them the first time today. But before that, I want to examine Anna's medal. She took 3rd place in the women's doubles of the World Championships. She started bowling 13 years ago with her husband František. That is a nice thing, she says. Bowling is for all ages. She also convinced her grandchildren about bowling and taught them the basics. I ask Anna to show me her throwing technique. And she throws a strike right away. It always looks so easy. Now I'm also interested in Pavel's opinion about bowling and ask him what fascinates him about bowling. For him, it's the competition and the challenge that drives him, the adrenaline and the nervousness that takes over the whole body but is not allowed to take over. When he was quite young, his parents and grandparents took him to parent-child tournaments, so he kind of grew up with it. His grandpa Standa is here today too. He won the Czech Championship 2017 and he explains to me about the different styles of the players. And they differ not only in technique but also in energy, speed and how much the ball rotates. In spin ball, the ball rotates around its own axis and thus has more force for a strike. However, as a beginner, I tend to stick with a straight ball for now. And I have the feeling I slowly get the hang of it. I try to make it as easy as possible and not think about much. It seems to work, but still no strike. Maybe Marek can help me. He has its own bowling center in Kutna Hora and started playing when bowling came to the Czech Republic. That was 17 years ago. He advises me to concentrate on the arrows. I will try that again in a moment. For him, bowling is a family sport. He loves playing with his two sons and getting better and better together. Now I ask him about the feeling of the new silver socks. And he says he never wants to play with other socks again. He seems to be very convinced. His son, Philip, still has big goals concerning bowling. He wants to win the first place in the Czech Championship and then in the European Championship. And from what I've seen from him so far, these are definitely realistic goals. I have met so many players with different techniques, styles and experiences that I now realize there's not one right way to throw a strike. There are 1,000 different ones and I have to develop my own. But it's all a matter of time and training. After all, the goal is to be good on call and not to get a hit out of luck. Well, whatever that was in my case, but the fact is I threw a strike and I'm very happy about that. Now I know what I have to work on in the future and above all, where I can get answers to my questions at any time. So many thanks to every single player who shared his experience with me today.